Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing great. This is a decorative cutting board from my shop. Hopefully you recognize it, and if not, we're going to get acquainted with one tonight. I hope you're ready. We're going to use this Love and Butter transfer. Whoa, sorry. It's very, very bright, right in that light. All right, so let's see if I can find this video. All right, I'm gonna begin at the beginning and get these cutouts painted. You can comment the word butter, oops, to get the supplies for this project at a discount just for you tonight. All right, let's see if I can do this. Hi, Joni, how are you? Welcome. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Karen, happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Oops. All right, sorry, I thought I missed comments. Hey, Denise, what's going on? All right, I hope you all had a great day today. I did. It was a long one. I worked until about 6. I was feeling quite tired and just like a little fried today. I had a long meeting pretty much all day. And again, I was like jumping in and out of it, trying to take care of all the issues from all the people. It's like a never-ending revolving door of just like one thing after another. Hi, Patsy. How are you? Hey, Cassandra. What's going on? Hi, Mom. I think I got it. So we're going to do decoupage tonight on our cutting board. I have a really pretty napkin. I don't remember exactly where I got it from, but we're going to use it. So this is the napkin that I'm going to go with, I think. Hi, Mary. How are you? Welcome. I'm going to just set this to the side after I make sure. Pretty sure I got all of those pieces pretty well. All right, so for decoupage, I have my little, let me see if I can move this over here. My little mini heat press that I got from Amazon. It's super cheap, don't buy this one. It's like the little hot spot thing on it is falling off, but I mean, it works. So I say don't buy this one, but don't buy this one if you don't like things with pieces falling off of it. But it does work. So whatever. If you like things that are cheap, that still work, maybe a little deformed, this is the heat press for you. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Hey, Brooke. What's going on? All right. So I'm painting a very thin layer of Mod Podge on this entire cutting board. Okay. Now, I considered possibly doing part of it and pretty much just decided right now to go ahead and do the whole thing. So, that's pretty much how my day has gone today. I mean, I was supposed to be stuck in an all-day meeting, and then I thought that I might be getting out of part of it, and then got trapped right back in it. Luckily, I did get to talk myself out of going to New Orleans this week. So there are little wins everywhere. Hi, Vera. How are you? All right. So I'm just going back over with a little bit extra. I have found that whenever I do too thin of a layer, you tend to miss parts. Okay. So just make sure. I mean, it doesn't need to be thick layers, but make sure that it's a good coating. I also am not 100% on how to turn this thing on. There it goes. Okay. I just kind of guess and hold the button and then push the button. I'm doing great until I figure out how to turn it on. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of Mod Podge stuck on the edges of this thing. And glitter, apparently, from somewhere. I don't know where. It's been a long time since I've used chunky glitter, so who knows. In fact, Now, whatever brush you use, make sure that you wash it right away. I forgot my cup that I usually use, like my paint cup for my paint brushes in the kitchen, because I washed all my brushes and stuff last night. So I just threw that on there, but I will take it in the other room and wash it tonight because I don't want to have to throw it away tomorrow. Okay? Alright, now I want to make sure this is really, really good and dry before we move on. So, make sure that every part of it is dry. And we're pretty much there. Alright, here we go. Now, hi Gwen. Welcome. Okay, so this is my napkin, okay? I already started pulling apart the layers. It is a 3-ply napkin. This one's super thick. I think I got this from Marshall's or TJ Maxx. Every time whenever I'm at a store, if I see cute napkins, I always grab them. I don't care where it is. So make sure that you get it down to a single ply and just gently pull it apart just like that. And you can get rid of that. Now, I'm going to take it and I'm going to just lay it dead center on my surface. Now, I do have a crinkle right there, but I'm going to smooth it out before I start ironing. And then I'm going to iron with a piece of parchment. I like this parchment that comes in sheets already because it's just convenient. And I just buy them by the box on Amazon. And then I don't have to tear pieces off of a roll. All right, so from the center, I'm just gonna push outward and iron the entire surface, okay? Trying not to stay too long in any one place. Like that. Okay, now I want to make sure that I got it all pretty good. Get this edge a little bit better, okay? And this bottom edge too. Okay, that's the only problem that I find whenever I use parchment is it's hard to tell if you got it all. Like, I'm seeing another edge over here. But it really keeps me from tearing my paper because it is kind of fragile, okay? But I like doing this dry method way better because then I don't have a wrinkly surface. Okay, so now I think I'm going to trim this just a little. Well, my scissors are not great for that, apparently. I mean, I guess they're fine, but I expected them to cut more flawlessly, but this, I don't know, this tissue is kind of weird. It's still kind of thick, it's strange. I don't know if I've ever had a napkin that was 3-ply like that I've used. All right, so what I'm gonna do is find my 200 grit sanding block. Now you can use a lighter, and I probably will for the curve on the neck of this thing, but I have a lot of paper on here, so I want to try and get the most of it off as I can, and then I can come back with a lighter. Okay, I'm not trying to start a fire here. By the way, whenever you comment the word butter, you will see the link to my new shirt shop. Go check that out, y'all. I added a bunch of designs over the last several days. And hi Alma, how are you? And I'm super excited about it. I even put a notebook out there. Oh my gosh, y'all. You have to go see this little notebook. It's under Bits and Bobs, okay? And even a little sticker design, but some super cute little t-shirts. One sweatshirt so far. I'm working on it. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is kind of frayed on the edges, okay? Yeah, so go check out my shirt shop. You'll love it, I promise. Okay, let me get my hair back. So look at this shirt. Isn't it cute? I have this design in my shop. Okay. Now I'm just lighting the edge and letting it burn up to that little edge where I didn't quite get all of it with my sanding block, okay? Probably won't need to go all the way around, but what you can do is you can just light it whenever you have a little bit more napkin on there still. You can light it and it'll just go around the edge. It won't start a fire. Okay, it's perfect. Now, I do still have a little hole right here. Isn't it cute? I love this shirt. I'm going to poke a little hole there. And, well, I was hoping not to have to go up from the front side, but that worked, okay? I do have a bit of a scorch mark, but that's all right. So now, and if you want this to be lighter, because this is such a light napkin, you can definitely paint the background white first, and then do the Mod Podge on there, and it'll come out brighter. But I'm not mad about this, okay? Now, remember we painted these pieces a minute ago? Now, hey, raise your hand if you're a baker. If you bake anything, I don't care if it's cake box mix, made from scratch cornbread, which I just saw a little video on Facebook a minute ago, and I guess I need to start making that. I love Jiffy. It's tried and true, but I'm not opposed. You know, I was thinking I did this E upside down a minute ago, or like backwards or something. I don't know. Hi, Marie. How are you? Okay, so this transfer says the secret ingredient is always love and butter, of course. Okay, so let us begin at the beginning. And let me see if I need my light for this one. I don't think I will. No, I won't. I am going to fuzz it really well. I don't think I'm going to wax, okay? These pieces are very small, and I want this to stick as good as possible. So I'm going to try it. Now, if at the end, if I've torn off a lot of my paint, then I will tell you to wax, okay? So we'll see how it goes. Well, I'm happy you're here too, Marie. Thank you so much for joining me. And you can comment butter to get the stuff to make this, okay? Now, all right. I'm gonna use Shimmer Rose Gold, okay? And my jar is almost empty. I have another one here if needed. But you know, I hate throwing away paste and paint. If there's still some left in the jar, I'm like, let's use all of that first. Okay. Another one of these super slick transfers that I love so much. And okay, so my E didn't come all the way at the top here. So I'll probably stick that down in just a second again, once it's dry. And you know, I am struggling a little bit to see. So a light background is a handy dandy little trick if you don't have a light with these, especially with the see-through transfers, okay? Definitely will help you to line your cutouts up better. My goodness, I can't even talk. Is it buffering for anyone else? Hopefully not. My internet has been pretty good today. It's blinking on my end too, on my computer. Okay, so Mom, go ahead and try and close Facebook and then come back and see if that works. But it's blinking on here, and I think it's this laptop that I use, y'all. It's like the cheapest laptop you can get. And it's not great quality, so I'm not surprised. Okay. The secret ingredient is always love and butter. I love it. How Southern am I, y'all? I am, just reminds me of that lady, what's her name? The one that every recipe she does, she puts like an entire stick or two of butter in it. Because that's love. All right. Okay, that looks like perfection. Hey, Lisa. Okay, good stuff. Perfect. Paula Dean, thank you. My gosh. I don't know. My brain doesn't work half the time whenever I'm trying to think of names or like just words in general. Earlier I was trying to explain something to one of my coworkers and it was like ridiculous. Pulling teeth trying to explain a word that I use on a constant basis, okay? Now I can't even remember what word I was trying to come up with, but it was really bad. I finally figured it out, but I don't know. I'm bad about whenever I'm trying to talk, remembering words, and then it makes me sound like I'm just a little dodo head. But it'll be fine. Thank you for the reminder of Paula Dean. How could I forget? That is cute. It says, is always, in the little flag thing that's on there. Banner. It's a banner. Okay. Okay. And that O looks really good too. This is gonna be so cute. I'm excited about it. Now, again, you can comment the word butter. You'll get the link for all my stuff. Okay. And as far as the shirt shop goes, if you see a cute shirt design that you just love, I would love for you to send it to me because I will get it in my store. Okay. And like anything, like sweatshirts, hats, you name it. I can do it. All right. So anyway, tell me what y'all had for dinner. I ate a bowl of cereal tonight. And then, so at the party this past weekend that we had at my house, we told everybody to bring a dessert, okay? We had the food, and so I told everyone, if you want to bring something, bring a dessert, because I wasn't providing any desserts. And so we had some cheesecake left over. And when my mom was packing up, she took some food home with her, thank God, because we had tons of food left. And she's like, hey, I'm going to split this cheesecake with you. I'm like, okay, that's fine, right? So she put it in this little Tupperware and put it in my fridge, the cheesecake. And tonight, Chris grabbed it out of there and we shared it. And y'all, it was like smaller than a piece of cheesecake that you get at a restaurant, okay? Which those cheesecake pieces are enormous. But it was so cute. Me and Chris ate this little piece of cheesecake out of there together. It's adorable, okay? We are very cute, and I love that font for the and better. Ooh, Wendy's chicken nuggets. Yes, girl. And a baked potato. I love it. I love Wendy's. It's so yummy. And I actually haven't been in so long. Whenever we were in Tennessee, we didn't have a Wendy's anywhere near us. Unfortunately for us. Trying to get this little heart off here. Cute. All right. I do want to come back and show you how easy it is. Now, I think I have a little bit of paste in this silk screen, but we're gonna make it work. Now I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna line it right back up with my letters, push it right back down, and I'm gonna go over that spot that looked like it didn't get enough paste, and ta-da, my E is fixed, okay? Now, I feel like I need to revisit this whole, I'm not going to throw away the rest of this jar of paste, because I think it's probably, this whole situation is because my paste is like long gone and I'm using the dregs, okay? So I don't think I'm either going in with enough paste, or maybe I had a little bit of dry paste that I used, but that's better too, okay? And I think we're probably okay. This V could probably use a little bit of help. All right. Just in one little spot. There we go. That's better. All right. I just love this shimmer rose gold. It's so pretty. And it's just sparkly. It's so sparkly. All right. About to give up on this rose gold paste, y'all. It's sad. This is a sad day. Hi, Paula. How are you? Okay. I'm getting rid of it, okay? We'll use a new jar next time we use that color. Now, I am going to dry all these pieces really well, okay? Hi, Chelsea. How are you, my friend? Okay. And the paste dries so fast whenever you're using those thin transfers, the like translucent ones. I probably didn't even need to do that. But I did anyways, okay? So now I want to put this together. before I start to glue it on, as always, because I want to make sure that I'm all in line, okay? I don't want to have this thing be cockeyed or anything like that, all right? Plus, I want to leave enough room. I have a little bit of ribbon here. And I want to be sure that I have enough space. Okay, there we go. Now, my Eileen's glue is ready. I'm doing great. So happy to see you on here live tonight. I hope you've been catching up with all my videos. I do one almost every single day. Unless if there's something happening. And I do try to take Sundays off. But every day I'm here with something, usually. Or if, like, I was going to do this project last week, and I did not bring a cutting board with me to Cincinnati. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was thinking I had cutouts and that was my surface, but no, I did not. I mean, I had these cutouts, but I didn't have the actual cutting board, y'all. So, anyways, here I am with this project, and I think it's super cute. And then that night, I ended up working late, and I had every intention of going to Hobby Lobby. I even left the office a little early that day so that I could get back and run to Hobby Lobby real quick, and then I got stuck on a call, and I had a bunch of work to do, like follow-up work, you know, to finish what I was working on so that I don't forget what it is. Because if I put it off for the next day, there's a lot of times that I won't even, it's like a hard reset was done and I don't even remember what my job is. Anybody else feel like that? I mean, I'm exaggerating, obviously, but like sometimes I feel like I don't even remember what I do around here. So, put that cute little heart down. And then, y'all, look how precious this is. And butter. I love it. Okay. And this is really just super simple project. All right, nothing to it. A little bit of paint. Does not have to be perfect. But there's that. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut myself, and I don't even know if I really want to use this. I'm going to cut myself a length of ribbon. And this is probably way too long. I'm seeing that now. But cut myself some tails. And then here's going to be my trick for having a little bit too long of a piece is a couple of knots in it. And then tie myself a little bow. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but I figure, no, I don't think I need it. But you could just do a simple little bow like that and put it right here on the neck, and that could be that, okay? Or give yourself just a little bit of ribbon, and that's it, okay? That turned out, I think, pretty good. I'm loving this napkin too. Really, really loving it. So if you love it too, make sure that you give me some hearts. Comment the word better to get this for yourself. At a discount, of course, tonight. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? I hope you have a great night. Love you all. See you then.